quick check back to second. Now comes home. Jake Sanford! Oh my goodness! Look out, Cole Harbour! That ball is gone! Onto the rooftops in right field, and that ball was crushed by 13. Sanford strikes again, and Welland, it's a 3-run homer. They take a 4-0 lead. And told him he would look for a pitch to drive, and oh boy, did he ever get one. A big swing from the 3-hole, and Sanford has another one.
For the IBL top 50 list, Jake Sanford is number 1 on the list, so congratulations, Jake, and that's just a testament to how much people in this league think you are definitely among the best in the league, and currently the best in the league. So congratulations, and thanks for doing the show tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate that as well. I'm excited to get it going tonight too at the pond.
Oh, exactly. Of course, the Welland Jackfish, not the finish you guys were envisioning last year as far as everything else. You ran into a very, very difficult Guelph Royals pitching staff, and I guess that's where we'll start and everything else. What do you guys got to do differently this year to just get over that, I guess, get past them and get back to where you guys want to be?
No, yeah, we're a great team, and in the playoffs we came up a little bit short. We kind of struggled at home a little bit in the playoffs, which was kind of crazy after our regular season at home. But we just had they had some timely hits, and that's what we need to put together. And I know we can, and we've got a great team, great lineup, and a lot of the same guys from last year as well, and a lot of new faces.
Well, exactly, and of course, how is it as you've played around in different places? You played in the Frontier League in Ottawa. You played some other places in the college levels and everything else, but you played in the minors. How is it being like the atmosphere? How does the Welland Jackfish atmosphere compare to any of those other teams you played for?
Yeah, it's pretty well unmatched. Like some of the teams I played at, there were some bigger levels and everything like that, but just the fan base here and just the town of Welland and everything, the buzz around it. Like you can even feel like today, like opening day, you can feel everybody's excited, and you see the posts and everything. So it's just a great crowd to play in front of every day, and sold out as well.
So I've got to go back a little bit down the history line. I remember seeing, I think the first time I ever ran into you was at the National Championships in St. Thomas. I went to the Home Run Derby because I just had some friends and everything else that were playing in the area and everything. Okay, yeah, well, let's go watch the Derby. You put on a show that day. You put on an absolute show that day, and people told me, like, I guess the year before you were playing on the seniors one, and did pretty much the same thing too. So it was just
I went to senior nationals the year before in Victoria. That was pretty cool. We were hitting into the bay there.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome. Then I went to St. Thomas the next year before I ended up going to Western Kentucky. That was kind of my last junior year there, and it's kind of funny. I actually beat one of my future teammates in the finals, Brendan Datson. So it was kind of funny. I always give him crap about that.
Yeah, we had Brendan, and Brendan was nice enough to do the show actually a couple of weeks ago too. So he brought that up to my attention. It's like, yeah, you beat me in the Home Run Derby, and I was like, oh, okay, we'll have to bring that up. And then of course last year with Welland hosting the Derby and everything else, you were in tough. You were in tough, but I think you were having some fun and everything else. And I think you just finally were starting to feel comfortable at the plate again, because I know you were struggling a little bit, and I don't know, were you putting a lot of pressure on yourself to hit home runs in that ballpark before that? I know, like, Alec and everybody else were always riding you on the broadcast. Like, he hasn't got one yet, but like Alec's like, don't worry, he's gonna get one. And then when you hit that thing, it's an absolute. It was an absolute
moonshot. I always kind of start slow. That's even like in college. I didn't have a home run for the first 2 weeks in WKU, and then I ended up hitting 17 in 1 month. So once I get going, they come in bunches for sure. So I'm just excited the other day get that first one out of the way in the exhibition game. So now it counts for real. So
yeah, I had the joys of calling that one. That was fun.
Yeah.
So as you get ready for the season, is there anything you've done differently this off season as far as preparation goes? I know you were at home taking batting in the I guess the little diamond by your house, and almost took somebody out in the tennis court, but that was funny too. But yeah.
Yeah, no, just training hard every day in the gym a bunch, just hitting and working out the facilities back home. There's back home now it's a bunch of guys kind of college age, so they're finally going up the ranks as well. So come home during Christmas and get live at bats through them and everything. So baseball is definitely growing out east right now, which is amazing to see. And it's kind of switching from hockey to baseball a little bit now.
Yeah. So as you get in through, do you have any personal goals set for the upcoming season? Is there anything you're wanting to focus on? Anything? Hey, you did hit 393 last year. Is there anything else that you're like number wise? You're looking at, hey, I got to pump some numbers up or anything, or just
I try not to focus on that. Let it come to me. Like I just got to go out there and try to play the same game every day, no matter what. If I'm in a slump or play regular, like yeah. But I'm playing some infield this year now as well. I'm
yeah. I was going to ask in the
starting at
school game.
third
You were
base,
playing third base. I
starting at
was
third
like,
base
wait a
today
minute. What's
and
up with
tonight as
that?
well.
Yeah, that's nice as well. That's great though.
So yeah, I haven't played third base since junior college, so it's been a while. But it makes me lock in a little bit more. In the outfield, I kind of get a little lazy out there sometimes, so makes me stay focused a little bit more in the infield.
All right, so I got to ask, pitchers you don't like facing in this league, and guys you think that is there anybody this guy just seems to have a way to get me out all the time.
I don't know. That's a tough question because then I'm going to face them later, and then they're probably going to hit me in the ribs. So I don't know. I don't know. There's some good arms on every team, but yeah, there's also some tough at bats. They in this league with the no pitch clock, they kind of take their time, so it's a little bit hard to stay focused
Yeah.
in the batter's box. But yeah, some of the guys mix up some stuff here and there, so that's what makes it a little tough. But I just get excited to go out there every day and play. Like we played last Thursday, and then we haven't played till tonight, so it's been a while.
That's a long layoff for you guys as far as, but then of course the season's really
Yeah.
get underway tonight, and then you guys you're back right at it. You're in Hamilton tomorrow to face the Cardinals, and that team's definitely a different team than they were last year. Well, Royals are different than last year. Brantford, Kitchener, a lot of teams have definitely. I don't want to say they stepped their game up, but they definitely make a renewed commitment to finding better talent and everything else. And I think even just
sure.
the time you stepped into this league and everything else, the talent level has definitely gone up surmountably.
For sure, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the talent is way better. Like not way better, but like talent is definitely growing this year. And yeah, the teams feel like they're gonna be more evenly matched a little bit. Like it's gonna be a tough run to the playoffs.
Yeah. So now, like again, we're gonna harp back on your past as far as stuff goes, and just where you've played and stuff. Where would you rate the IBL in terms of talent level, skill level? Are we now pretty much equivalent to an A team, or are we still kind of just a little bit below that still, or are we close?
Yeah, I think it's close. Like I think it's kind of like low A, kind of like when I played in Tampa. It's just yeah, those guys are so like you see so many young Latin pitchers in those leagues,
Yeah.
16 to 18 to 19, throwing 95 plus every day. So that's about
Jeez.
the only difference. It's just like yeah, the stuff like the pitching stuff is there, but it's just the velo is a little bit different. That's really the only big thing is velocity.
Yeah. So Fernando Rodney is now in the league. He made his debut last night. A little shaky, but he got through it. Are you looking forward to facing him? Are you glad you don't have to face Davey? That's the other question.
Well, I was away for work last week on Monday, and they were doing live AVs, and got back Wednesday for them, and he said he threw Monday because he didn't want to face me. So I don't know. So I
Wait,
faced some of the
Davey's
other
actually
guys, but
scared
yeah.
of somebody to pitch in this league? Oh my
No, I don't
goodness!
think he's. I don't think he's scared.
Oh,
I think
that's
he's
gonna
just
get clipped,
I
and I'm
think
gonna
he was
get
just
yelled
saying
at. Yeah, exactly.
that.
I'm gonna get clipped and yelled
But
at.
yeah, it would be interesting to face him though. It'd be fun. But yeah, I'm excited to face him. Like I said, I faced a lot of pitchers over my years, and it's just awesome to see like the evolution of everything. Kind of like see different arms, different stuff, and everything. So yeah, I'm just ready to go.
So I got to talk a little bit. I got to ask the question because it's been bugging me since I heard about it. It's just right with the Yankees and everything else, and then you walk into you walk into the clubhouse, and this guy named Judge is there, this guy named Stanton are there, and did you feel like kind of like I don't know, intimidated by them or anything else like that, or you just kind of okay, they're just an average guy, just another ball player.
No, it was definitely cool. Yeah, like I got drafted the day before, and then I flew into Tampa that next day, and the clubhouse manager just dropped me off in the training room. He's like, "Oh, here you're doing your physical," and first two people I saw in there were Stanton and Judge. It was just like I
Ah,
don't even know if I'm supposed to be in here right now.
am I in the wrong room?
But
Like this is
yeah. And then yeah, so I did my physical, and then Judge was just kind of hanging out in the cafeteria, and we sat down. Volpe was there at the time as well, so it was like a bunch of us there, just kind of like chatting up and just talking to him. He's a cool guy. He just sat there, Judge, and yeah, he just sat there and talked to us for like 15 minutes and told us about his rise to the ranks and how he enjoys everything. Because yeah, it was a tough time for him as well because he was rehabbing. So like he
yeah.
wants to be out there with his guys too. So yeah, I'm just glad he took the time to do that. Like he didn't have to, but like it was
No,
just awesome
exactly.
to
But
welcome
it's
us to
just
the
great that those
organization
guys. That's just that speaks to the character of those guys and everything else, and the
for sure.
character to yourself as well as far as what you've been doing with the younger kids in the area and everything else. Being a Canadian kid from out east, what kind of knowledge would you impart on somebody, that's got the skill level, wants to take this to that next level? What should they need to be focusing on? How can they promote themselves the best way? Because I'm finding these days scouts aren't a dime a dozen like they were before now. It's really hard to
Mhm.
get noticed at various levels.
For sure, yeah. Like when I was going through it, the only scholarship I had was for volleyball. I didn't even have a baseball scholarship. So like I kind of went on a website and found all the coaching emails, and I sent out over 400 emails, and I only
Yeah.
got a couple responses because the stats don't really count back home. So now it's kind of developing a little bit more. So now they're kind of taking it into account. But yeah, it's just you have to promote yourself, like your social media, everything. Like coaches watch that stuff, so be smart on there, but post stuff that actually can help you. Because I know from stories that guys post on Twitter, and then right after the signing period, they get like 500 emails from coaching staff because of
Yeah.
what they post on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, just gotta be able to promote yourself, and yeah, just take quality video, and yeah, just be able to be the show that you can be a person on the field and off the field as well.
Yeah. That's awesome. So I got to ask about, because I don't know if you saw the Bay Area Baycats Media Day announcement and everything else. So they asked Ryan Real about the home run derby, and then he pretty much self-declared himself as eligible for the derby. So is Jake Sanford going to do the same thing?
Why not?
Why
I like
not?
it. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's see how it goes. Well, I went into the Derby last year with only one home run, so
Yeah.
it was
No, and
kind of
that's
I was the 8 seed. I was the 8 seed because I only had one home run. But yeah, let's hope there's a little bit better get a little bit of better turnout of the second round this year.
well, I won't take up much more of your time. I do appreciate you spending the time on your Saturday morning before you guys have your home opener this evening and everything else. And I'll pop down the dugout to say hi tomorrow. But thank you so much for your time today, Jake, and all the best to you this season in the Welland Jackfish as well.
No worries. Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Anytime, sir. Take care.